Well, you know what? So much about the iPhone 12 lineup has already leaked and been ruined for you, so why not ruin another thing for you? Want tech news in a way that doesn't suck? Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications if you're sitting on the toilet right now. Well, hey there, and welcome back to FPT Front Page Tech. Of course, that gives you all latest tech news from one geek that is me to another that is you. Happy Thursday, everybody. Listen, got another exclusive Apple leak for you today. I've been trying to just take a breather, take a break from leaking stuff that's been a crazy last couple months, so I figured I'd take a breather because behind the scenes, I'm working on something sneaky. I'm currently working on what is probably my biggest leak yet, and I've been trying to be quiet about it, trying to be sneaky, because if I pull this off, it's a leak that we've never seen done before. Well, what do you guys think it is? Leave your best guesses down in the comments below. Alright, so first up for the day, story numero uno. Before we jump into the Apple news for the day, how about Google Pixel 4a news? I've been seeing a lot of people asking about the Pixel 4a, which is hilarious because none of you are gonna buy it. Well, listen, if you are planning on buying it, go grab your piggy bank and start shaking that sucker out. Obviously, we were supposed to be getting the Google Pixel 4a at Google I/O 2020, but obviously that got canceled because zombie apocalypse outside. But regardless, according to a brand new leak from a German site, the Pixel 4a is coming in May, so literally right around the corner. This apparently was spotted within internal documents from Vodafone in Germany, saying that it's going to be available with the carrier and start shipping on May 22nd. I mean, I guess we could expect to see an announcement like a little bit before that, but either way, that's a date that we didn't have before, so that's pretty cool. Shipping May 22nd. So even though the event got canceled because of zombies, it seems that Google's still going to move forward with releasing this phone, which honestly, not a bad idea. Let's do it. I mean, if we're being honest, these are the phones that Google should be shipping anyway. The Pixel 3a did amazing last year for Google, at least compared to the other sales of, other Pixel devices, so be impressed if you want, I guess. But this is most certainly the market that Google should be targeting like all the time, all day, every day. Do it. And if we take a look right here at the supposedly leaked Google Pixel 4a photos, yeah, looks great. I think it looks great. I mean, you know me, my motto here on this show is that the market doesn't need innovation, it needs compromise. So personally, I get way more excited about these types of phones than major flagships. Yes, I want it. Turns out that kid that was shaking out his piggy bank a second ago was actually, me. It was me. What about you guys? You gonna shake out your piggy banks? Do you want the Google Pixel 4a? A lot of you have been asking me about Pixel 4a news. There you go. Now put your money where your mouth is. Let me know in the comment section below. You buying? Okay, jumping into some Apple news. First, let's talk about the release of iOS 13.5. Yesterday, the beta for 13.5. There's obviously a bunch of stuff in there that we're not really going to talk about on the show. You can watch other videos for that. There's just one notable thing that I'd like to mention. Because a lot of people are having issues unlocking their iPhones with Face ID nowadays because of the zombie apocalypse and you having to wear a mask, Face ID has trouble identifying your face because, well, your face has a mask on it. Now, when your phone looks at you, when you go to unlock it and it sees you're wearing a mask, it'll quickly jump to a passcode screen to allow you to enter your passcode instead. This is such a quick little tweak in a feature in software that just makes so much more sense right now and is super convenient, and this is in beta right now, of course, but then it'll roll out to the public. And it's just so helpful that because you're running iOS on your iPhone, when they roll out this update, we can all get it, especially right now during the zombie apocalypse. It's just a welcomed thing. Thank you, Apple, for paying just a little bit more attention and just adding a minor detail that actually makes a pretty major difference. Again, there's more than one new thing in 13.5. I just wanted to talk and bring attention to just this one detail. If you want to see what was rolled out in the entire release and a good overview, I'm going to link a video down in the description below to Sam from iupdate. Love his videos. If you haven't seen him yet or heard of him yet, now you did. Go click the video and learn more. Come to think of it, is it really because I wanted to just make sure we gave attention to one detail that I really cared about, or is it just because I'm too lazy to mention the rest? It's the lazy thing, huh? All right, so let's talk about that iPhone 12 lineup. So basically, I was scrolling through tech news, like you do, and I saw a couple stories about pricing. Just a couple reports on an analyst or two speculating on the pricing for the phones, saying, you know, it could start at $699 and up and something like that. So, of course, I was like, well, wait a second. Let me just ask my sources, see if they got anything. Turns out they got things. Here are those things. So first, let's start with the obvious, the 6.1-inch iPhone 12 Pro. Codenamed D5-3P. It'll have a smaller notch, A14, 5G, 3 cameras plus a LiDAR sensor. Looking at a starting price on this for $999. So yeah, as expected. Moving on to the iPhone 12 Pro Max, that 6.7-inch massive model. Codenamed D5-4P, smaller notch, A14 chip, 5G, 3 cameras, and a LiDAR sensor for $1,099. So effectively, these two models right here the prices are staying the same. We've been used to this. Now, where things start to get interesting is those lower end models, the iPhone 12, like the Regulus Megala, that 5.4-inch, and then that other 6.1-inch model. So the thing with this 6.1-inch iPhone 12, you know, it's a follow-up to the iPhone 11 that had an LCD display. This one won't. It's getting an upgraded OLED display and will still have 5G. Of course, that 6.1-inch with the codename D5-3G. And because the iPhone 11 is $700, they didn't want to deviate too much from that price, just purely from a marketing perspective. And then, of course, that brand new form factor, that 5.4-inch iPhone 12, codenamed D5-2G, coming with an A14 inside. That model will also have an OLED display and 5G. So prices currently are looking like this. For that 5.4-inch, we're looking at $649. And then for the 6.1-inch iPhone 12, you know, that follow-up to the iPhone 11, it's currently $700. This one, at least right now, we can expect to see this thing at $749. So real quick, we'll give you an entire overview. This is the entire device lineup for this year, what it's going to look like along with the prices. What do you guys think? We're like 5 or 6 months from these things like officially rolling out and launching, so I guess things could change, but so far, these are the prices that my sources are giving me. By the way, the same sources that nailed the April 15th launch date for the iPhone SE. I mean, it's a long but oddly balanced lineup of iPhones this year for Apple. As I mentioned like a month or two ago, as I originally reported, the iPhone 12 lineup is delayed by like a month or two, so expect those phones in October, November-ish. Either way, what do you guys think about the prices? Let us know. And my lovely lovers of tech, that is it. That's the show. Hopefully you liked it. You learned something. If you did, hit the like button. If you hate my stupid face, that's cool. That's fine. Dislike button works too. If you're new here, subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.